Hello, I'm happy you're here to explore this edition of Web's Essential Guide to Law Firm Website Redesign, where we help you create the next generation website that keeps your clients central to everything you do. In this article, I'm going to take you through how to keep your website relevant. A great way to make sure your website is relevant is to provide content that's appropriate to your website visitors. Sounds simple, doesn't it? To do that, you can simplify things by focusing your content around two elements: your potential clients' profiles, your potential clients' intent. So let's start with your client profiles. Getting relevant content depends on what your clients need. We also need to consider their intent, but we'll talk more about that further into the video. Relevant content generally is more about supporting dialogue than anything else. The chances are your potential clients have a problem they're trying to solve and they have a task in mind to find a solution. So by understanding your potential clients, you can create the right kind of content for them based on the task you understand they want to perform on your website. Broadly speaking, that's either I'm researching a problem or I'm ready to move forward and make an inquiry. When you know this, you can create more accurate content for each page. That will typically be made up of a unique value proposition, meaningful headlines, summary content, scannable content with subheadings, and appropriate calls to action. Once you define your clients' profiles and their intent, only then can you provide relevant content for them. And client profiles can be as detailed as you want, but sometimes it's easier online to focus on what tasks they would like to perform. So understanding clients' intent connects so many elements together, not just your website, but your approach to online marketing too. A good place to start is with the search engines, because they record both voice and keyword searches. They also offer alternative search requests so you can see search intent. For example, let's look at two types of intent from two different searches. Number one, what should a legal contract contain when merging companies? Compared to law firms who specialize in company mergers. The initial search infers research. That means that person is trying to understand what things to consider for a legal contract in a merger. The second search infers the person is now looking for a law firm who specialise in this kind of work. So you can see the intent has changed. Let's look at how to keep your law firm website on track and relevant. So it's important, once it is relevant, to keep it that way. Improvements should be made in small iterations and be ongoing. The fail-safe method is to set up a feedback loop. And there are three types of feedback you should consider. Unstructured feedback, and that's face-to-face interviews or online surveys. Structured feedback, and that's Google Analytics or any other tracking system you may be using. And recurring feedback, and that's website satisfaction scores. So in summary, ideally you'll have different types of content on your website to match different intents. That way, you know your website will be relevant to all types of clients. Just make sure you have content that supports common issues and provide examples of how your law firm solves them. Then show them your people with their relevant experience and how to contact them. Other things you should check are make sure you use up-to-date high-quality images, and your website has a high standard of written content, and finally clearly display your points of contact. So that's it for now. Thanks again for listening.